Good morning. It is Wednesday, September 18th, and today I am bringing you another full day of eating on WW Freestyle. I am also bringing you meeting highlights, but I will not be bringing you my weekly weigh-in because I did not go to my workshop last night. The first 2 days of this week were very stressful for work, and I was exhausted, honestly. After being away all weekend and then these 2 days, I just totally fell asleep last night. When my work day ended, I guess I fell asleep around 5 o'clock on the couch and didn't get up until after 6. So totally didn't go to my meeting because I leave my house about 5:45 to go. So not a big deal. I am lifetime. I only have to weigh in once a month, even though I do choose to do it weekly. So I'll be there next week, but I do have the meeting highlights for you and I will go over those with you. So that's it. Should be a pretty standard day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have to make dinner quick and get out of the house because I'm going to get order my new glasses tonight. And have to hit the craft store and stuff. So we need to get out of here so we can get everywhere before every place closes. I'm trying to avoid doing anything on the weekend because I need to spend the entire weekend down in my craft area. I have 20 wedding centerpieces that have to be made. Plus I still haven't made anything for the craft show. Plus a couple little other orders I need to work on. So that's that, and just finished my workout. I did 1 8-fit, 1 Jillian Michaels, and arm weights this morning. So I am going to have my first cup of tea, get in the shower, and get this day started. I will be back with my breakfast. Finally getting a chance to eat breakfast, and it is cake batter pancakes for 3 points and 2 links of Jones's sausage for 1 point, 20 grams of fat-free Ready Whip for 0 points, and 1 point's worth of light syrup. So altogether a 5-point breakfast. So I am 100% honest on this channel. You know I tell you about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Lunch was ugly. Well, I'm counting it as lunch because one of my clients made homemade chocolate chip cookies, and she makes the best chocolate chip cookies that I've ever had in my life. I ate 2. I generally don't eat my stress, and I generally don't eat my feelings. My stress level was through the roof today with work. Those chocolate chips tasted dang good with a cup of tea. So I counted them as 10 points. The app said homemade chocolate chips were 5 points each. I counted it as 10 points, and I'm moving on. And now I have a stomach ache. Not feeling too good, and I'm guessing it was all the butter and sugar in those cookies. I may or may not come back and show you some lunch. I haven't decided yet. I was going to have a bowl of Maryland crab soup for lunch, which is only 1 point, so that's good. And dinner will probably be about 10 points, so I'll probably be using some weeklies today on my first day that my weeklies renew. But you know what? It's okay. It's life, and it happens. So, and let me tell you, those chocolate chips were dang good. I don't regret it. Well, no, it's true. I do regret it. I should have stopped at 1. 1 would have been good, but yeah. So we all have those kind of days, and if you think it's never ever going to happen to you, you're wrong. And if you think that because, I've maintained for a year and I'm lifetime that it doesn't happen, you're wrong, because it happens to all of us. It does, and there's nothing we can do about it except move on. And that's what I'm doing. I am moving on. I look like absolute crap, I just noticed. My nighttime's falling apart. I had all those plans I told you to go to the craft store and go pick out my new glasses. Yeah, Adam texted me from school, and there's a spring break trip meeting. He is going on a spring break trip over Easter to Hawaii, and then he's going on a senior trip to Florida. Well, tonight is a Hawaii meeting. He found out about it yesterday and told me about it today. So I need to rearrange my night a little bit because we can't do everything. But oh well, life happens, and today is definitely one of those days. This week is definitely one of those weeks. So we'll see. But if I have some soup, I will get back to you. But the highlight of my day is Denise from Dish with D is on her way over. I bought her a little something something at Trader Joe's. I bought her some delicata squash. Shh, don't tell her. So she's on her way over to pick those up. So that'll be a little bright spot in my day, getting to see her. I will talk to y'all very soon. Okay, those chocolate chips certainly did not hold me. So I am having a bowl of the Maryland crab soup that we had for dinner the other night for 1 point, and a cup of mint tea because my stomach is still not 100%. I think I just might be hungry, for 0 points. So it is a 1 point lunch. It is dinner time, and dinner tonight is creamy Swiss chicken. I hope it's warm enough. It got done way before everything else. My timing was way off tonight. I have a half a cup of rice for 3 points, the creamy Swiss chicken for 7 points, and delicata squash roasted for 0 points. So it is a 10-point dinner. Okay, it is time to go over the meeting topic. This week's meeting topic, and yes, I did not go to my meeting last night, but I did manage to get a copy of the card. So we won't talk about how I got the black market card. The copy of the black market card. This week's topic was all about sitting, finding your sitting solution. Everybody knows that one of the key things to weight loss is to be more active. I am not saying you need to go out and run 3 miles every day or do 30 minutes of HIIT training or walk 10 miles or anything like that. But we do need to get moving a little bit. Not only do we need to get moving, forget about the weight loss aspect. Forget about that. For our health. You know, I say this all the time and you're getting tired of hearing me say it. But especially as women, we need to move for our health. For our hearts, for our joints, for our bones, for everything. We just need to move a little. Like I said, you don't need to be a marathon runner. Just walk. Get out and walk for 20 minutes. Do some yoga for 20 minutes. Anything. And that's what the topic was about. It was about sitting too long. Because we do, as Americans, sit too long. If you work in an office, we are so busy at work. It's so different than what it used to be years ago. We sit and we work and we work and we work. And before we know it, 3 or 4 hours have gone by and we're still sitting. That's not a good thing. It's not. It's not good for our joints. It's not good for our bones. It's not good for our blood pressure. It's not good for our heart. It's not good for our blood sugar. We need to get up and get things moving. So, how do we do that? Let's say you're an office worker. My husband's an office worker. He sits at a computer and desk all day. Now, he has an Apple Watch that reminds him to get up and move around once an hour. Yeah, the Apple Watches buzz your wrist and tell you that it's time to stand and get moving. Now, if you don't have something like that, it's not necessary. You don't need it. It's a gimmick. It's a gadget. Set an alarm on your phone. We all have a cell phone. Set an alarm to go off every hour to remind you to get up. And then get up, walk around your office, do a quick lap, run upstairs, run downstairs. Do you have to send an email to someone? Instead of sending an email, go see them. Walk down the hall of your office. Go to the bathroom. If you're drinking all your water, you're going to need to go potty. So go to the bathroom. Do something to get up. If you get a lunch hour, maybe take a short walk on your lunch break. Take 5 or 10 minutes just to stretch out your legs. Now, I work from home. I never sit down all day. I truly don't sit down all day. I am very busy and very active on my feet all day with my job. So for me, it works out really, really well. But I know I'm in the minority. Most people have a job where they are sitting, unless you're a nurse or a doctor or something like that, or teacher. You know, teachers don't get to sit either. But if you do sit a lot, or if you're retired and you like to sit and watch TV, there are so many things that we can do to get up and get moving. Let's use another example. If you sit at a desk, you know, we all take a little break now and then. If you're going to sit there and check social media, stand up and check social media. Stand up and check your emails. Something like that. I'm trying to see what else this said in here. If you're retired and you like to sit and watch TV during the day, or even at night, if you work in an office and at home, you like to sit and watch TV during the night, get up during commercials. Get up and stretch. Do a few little stretches. Do some side bends. Do a couple squats. You know, stretch your arms up over your head. Do some twists. Anything for the entire length of the commercial. Just stand up and stretch a little bit. Before you know it, it becomes a habit. That commercial comes on, you pop up and you stretch. So there are lots and lots of ways. This is an easy one this week, guys. This is an easy one. This is not, you know, having to formulate an exercise routine or something like that. This is simply standing up. Just standing up. And we can do it. Now, yes, I know I'm going to get comments that, yes, there are some people that cannot stand up. And I get that. I'm not talking about people that are disabled. Yes, they cannot stand up. I'm talking about the majority of us. And you know what? Even people with bad knees or with bad ankles or with bad feet can still stand for a little bit, even if it's assisted. Assist it with a walker, assist it with a chair or a cane. Just try to stand up and get your blood flowing a little bit. So that was the gist of the meeting, was standing up. We can all do it. Take a challenge this week. If you're a TV watcher, stand up during those commercials and stretch out. Just stand up and stretch. Just even if you only do half the commercials or one commercial, start out. Say, I'm going to do one commercial. I'm going to just stand up. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to do my arms over my head. I'm going to switch back and forth, whatever. Or if there's music to the commercial, dance a little bit. Something. And then maybe after a week of that, do it for 2 commercials or do it for 3 commercials, however many commercials there are on TV. And if you're watching cable, make your own commercials if there are none. You know, set an alarm every 10 minutes. Get up and just stretch for a minute. That's it. You can do this. You can. Make it a promise. Make it a habit. So that was the meeting topic. And the recipe looks very, very delicious. But I think it's way too high in points. I think we can do this much lower. Banana bread, overnight oats. Now, they make theirs in the crock pot. So to me, that's not true overnight oats. They make them in the crock pot, and then you can refrigerate them for several days. To me, overnight oats are putting them in a jar and putting them in the refrigerator overnight and not having to cook them. But that's just my opinion. What do I know? These are pretty high in points. Now, it serves 10. It makes a huge batch. But, you know, they use 1% milk. We could use skim or almond milk to bring it down. I mean, 7 points is not horrible, but the serving's only a half a cup. So it says, yeah, half a cup. It's not a whole lot for 7 points in my world. And oats don't keep me full. I love overnight oats, but they don't keep me full. I need to have an egg or something with them. So I try to get my oats lower in points so I can eat other things. An egg and a slice of bacon or 2 slices of bacon or something like that. But this definitely has potential and it sounds really good. And I couldn't do it as overnight oats because there's bananas in it and I'm allergic to raw bananas. So I would have to cook it. But it does look good. But like I said, I think we can lower this, guys. Definitely lower this. So there you have it. That's the recipe. And it's all about standing this week. So make it a pact. Make it a promise. Get up and stand. Let me know in the comments below if you stand a lot, if you sit a lot, or what you do. So that's the meeting topic. And actually, that is it for me tonight. I am over my points for the day, thanks to Cookie Palooza. Yeah. My husband's looking at me. He has no idea what happened today. No idea. I did send him a text at one point saying, I wish I was a day drinker. It's just been that kind of week. It just has been. But he doesn't know about Cookie Palooza. So yeah, I am over my points for the day. So I am cutting out. I am done eating. I am heading off to my son's high school for his Hawaii meeting. And that is it. I will be back tomorrow with another full day of eating where there will not be amazing homemade chocolate chip cookies involved. I promise myself that. I got to save some points because we're going out to dinner Friday night and I need some extra points maybe. Not sure where we're going. So we'll see about that. But I will be back tomorrow. Have a fantastic night. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, you can give it a thumbs down. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. I get it. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. What else? If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. If you know someone that you think would like my content, please share the heck out of my channel with them. And that's it. I am out of here. I will link the recipe to the creamy Swiss chicken below. It is on my website. And also, real quick, you know I always do my menu plan on Friday. If you go to my website on Sunday, on the main page of my website, I have the menu plan with all the links. The recipes that are in red, you can just click on them. It'll take you right to the recipe. If they're not in red, it's not really a recipe, you know, like eggs and bacon. So there's no recipe for that. But any ones that are in red, you can click on, it'll take you right to the recipe. And I also, next to the menu plan, I link my video of my grocery haul and meal plan for that week. So if you haven't gone over to check out my website, please check it out. Hopefully there will be some improvements coming soon. I have a friend who is trying to help me work on it a little bit. Trying to put a search bar in the recipe page. Now I do this all myself. I don't really have a webmaster, so it takes me a little bit of time and a little bit of trial and error to get it right. But it was fun building from scratch, but it's a lot of work to keep it up. So hopefully my friend can help me out a little bit. Anyway, I've rambled way long enough as always. Sorry guys, but I will see you tomorrow.